when you're buying clothes as a large individual, more this large rather than this large. This large is harder to fix than this one. Not impossible. Chainsaw will do it right quick, but more like this kind. Or when you're like me, it's both. Freakish giant man. And also, stop drinking soda, you. Then when you eventually go like, aha, I'm going to be a stunning, beautiful, raging narcissist or some shit, whatever you're gonna go with, whatever your thing is, your clothes will be roughly 8 times your size, and you're gonna be really weird about it every time you're on camera, because you, like me, are on camera. Obviously, this is a normal thing that people do. Anyway, hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon L. Shook. That's what it says on the tin. What tin? It's a tin of dog food. No points for guessing how we came to this fucking conclusion. Anyway, point is, I mean, you already know, because you're watching along with me, but I'm just saying. I like to bring you in on the experience. You know, it's a happy-go-lucky fun time. Anyway. Oh, I wasn't even on camera in the first place. Get the fuck out of here, hoodie. You silly goose. Anyway. We're here for yet again another episode of Bocchi the Rock. That's right. Boy, cheese and girl cheese and bee cheese. That none of that works. It didn't even really work with the boy one. Anyone? Yes. Please, anyone listen. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch episode 2 of Bocchi the Rock. Yeah, so this is a little later on. Last week I got around to recording the first episode of this, doing my super secret sneakerity surprise for everybody. It wasn't much of a surprise. I told everyone and it was gonna happen. I'm very bad at keeping secrets. I am profoundly impatient. Put this together and this will be running and it's gonna be good. It'll already be out for you. I don't need to tell you when it's gonna be out, 'cause it's out for you, or you wouldn't be watching it right now. I think people are going to be excited and have fun with it. I am having fun with it. I knew going in it was going to be good, because everyone kept saying it was going to be good. Though, to be fair, some people say, like, Attack on Titan's good. And I'll say, to that, I have to say, it's not my kind of show. But I'm sure it's great. Anyway, I had heard nothing but good things about it. But I did not expect, until I actually sat down with it, just how unreasonably delightful it is. Like, it's great. I am liking it so much. Again, it very much, obviously, tonally a bit different, but not like in a weird way, obviously, because they're all like happy-go-lucky fun time shows, with perhaps the tiniest bit of drama snuggled away in there somewhere, deep within the fur of this fluffy little boy, and or little lady, and or, hey, and our little friend who does not ascribe to such things. Put that on our dogs. You fucking fiend. Anyway, what? Anyway, fucking, I don't know, dude. You tell it's the first thing I'm recording today, and I'm just desperately hoping nothing breaks. I can tell, which is why I just told you. Anyway. I'd heard nothing but good things, but it definitely kind of reminds me of the same feeling I got, like, when I watched Laid Back Camp for the first time, and I'm like, holy fuck, this just perfectly encapsulates a very specific vibe that I am completely and totally in love with, you know? That sort of a thing. We've had a couple different shows that I think nail that really, really well. I'd argue maybe Your Lie is kind of similar. Though Your Lie, to be fair, is very varied in its tones. I was not expecting it to be anywhere near as fun as it was. But that's why it hurts so goddamn much when it starts to run you over with a car. Anyway, point is, you should watch that too. You watch all of those. You watch everything I watch. Even the stuff that was just okay. Like Citrus is very just okay. It's very it's just alright. Still worth a watch. Anyway, point, it's no fucking blooming to you. Which I would argue is another good example. Anyway. Fucking, yeah, man. We're just gonna do it. What happened in the previous episode? We got introduced to our dear Hitori Goto, I do believe is the name. Or dear sweet Bocchi herself, which I have learned is a nickname. It isn't just people calling her the name of the show, which is kind of what I had assumed at first, but was a foolish assumption based on my part, being someone who knows nothing of Japanese. Arigato. Anyway, that's... It's maybe the whitest moment I've ever had. No, that's not. It has been worse. There's been much worse. But... It isn't good, is my point. Yeah, so, we got introduced to her. She's amazing. I absolutely adore her. Like, utterly adore this being. Yeah, again, I knew going... That was dangerous, closer to biting my tongue off. Owie, I clacked my teeth. Like, again, I knew people going in really, really liked her, but I kind of assumed if it was going to be a more thing, it would be more the show itself rather than purely just the bean. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's plenty more to come with the rest of the gang, but yeah, no, she's great. She alone carries the goddamn show. So I'm looking forward to more of that. Yeah, instantly appreciating this one. So I'm happy for that stuff. Got her. Got Nijika, I think, if I remember correctly, which is the blonde-haired bean who invited her along. And then there's... Starts with an R. Unless it doesn't. Anyway, it has an R in it. Is it Rio? I think it might be Rio. Did I fucking nail it? Anyway, we got introduced to them, and again, I do know there's at least one or two more people of particular note to show up, but again, like the red-haired bean, whose name I don't remember, despite the fact I put it in the tags in the fucking first episode. Oh my god, I don't remember. I had ignorance brain, but it's okay, because we're gonna have fun with it. I also have to fucking remember all the new names that I'm gonna have to do in fucking an Aquatope, and there's so many characters. I think. There's a few on the poster. There's a couple. There's maybe like 5 or 6. Shut up! Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. It'll be great. In the first episode, the Bean has acquired a band of friends, a gaggle, if you will. A murder of crows to sing songs with and do tasty jams alongside. You ready for me to go ahead and start the... See, this is the other thing I never really warned anyone about during the intro episodes of the first episodes of Bocchi or Aquatope, but you're going to start realizing now, new people. My intros are about 78 minutes long, on average, for no good reason. I just fucking talk, because I feel like it. And if you have a problem with that, that's completely understandable, but you should watch them anyway. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead... Because I'm told it's my most charming feature by, 3 people. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch episode Dose of Bocchi the Rock. Give me a nice dose of that Bocchi, that sweet bean. And I think it's called See You Tomorrow. I looked, but I don't remember. I'm not gonna look again. You think I will, for the sake of quality, but I won't. I'm quantity all the way, baby. Really quickly, okay, one last thing and then we'll get started. I would like to point out, I looked, well, not all of them have come out, because there's still 2 videos sitting on the channel right now, or at least not come out for Patreon. Obviously, it's a bit different for public, but there's 2 videos that still haven't come out as of right now, recording it. I think one of them's actually supposed to come out later today. I'm going to drop Chibi today as I'm recording this. But, well, not as I'm recording, you know what I mean. But, We have already almost posted more videos in about a month and a half. Like, not even a month. Like, literally not even a month, because we put out 2 at the beginning of the year, and then everything else came, like, post-February. We've almost already put out more videos in less than a month than we did in the entire last year. And I don't know why I'm saying we. You didn't do anything. You were not responsible for me fucking up, and you were not responsible for me I mean, you guys actually were really responsible for me bringing back the game. I've mentioned it before. Your guys' support's been fucking crazy, and I've needed it. Holy fuck. Anyway. It makes me very happy. I keep screaming about it in the Discord about how just it makes me feel. And again, after like 2 years of a whole lot of bullshit. Thank you. Thank you to you. Thank you to Kruby for fucking giving me Ruby Volume 9 so as to force me to do things. It was good. It's great. I'm living it. Bocchi. Anyway, we're gonna do the thing in this dog. I'll get this dog to stop staring at us. In down here, you silly goose. In 3, 2, 1, dog. Well, it seemed slightly delayed there. Internet, which hopefully it should be good. I have my Xbox shit paused, so hopefully it's not stealing internet. If not, ooh boy, Queen, Legend, Hero, Best Potato. Ma'am, are you okay? Didn't even register this was happening. Are you okay? Why? For what reason? Why would you do this? You've made choices today, and I don't know if I agree with any of them. Actually, in fact, I know for a fact that I do not agree with them. She's such a little Dorcas, and I love her. She's insanely lovable. I cannot express how much I'm enjoying her. We might have... We are dangerously close to having another Yukino situation where, like, she immediately becomes one of my favorites within, like, 2 episodes of existing on screen. I will get back to Snafu, I promise. I'm not canceling Snafu. I know I'm throwing a bunch of new shows at things, but put up with it. Yeah, the other girl that I recognize is the toothed one, the Gargura of it all. The of it all. That was the worst I've ever heard. I mentioned I'm really liking this so far. It's really fucking good. It's a jam, man. And it comes on, and it slams. And we're not going to talk about how much of a mental breakdown I had trying to remake new thumbnails. It's the worst part of starting any new show. I have no talent. Hell yeah. What's my wife not wife? Oh, Jesus. You got this. I believe in you. I'm your number 1 supporter and fan. Other people will try and tell you it's other people who have actually seen the whole show. But those people are liars. And, we should report them to the police. The wild Bocchi in her natural habitat. Oh, God. What you guys got? Got some nice sippy juice? I have the usual. Tin cup. Still gotta get used to the being over here on the side shit. Are you? Oh my god, that was adorable. I don't know about that. That seems like a mistake. We're not gonna do that. I graduated. Don't worry about it. I was gonna say that's how most people do it. That's actually not how I did it. It was a complicated situation. My goodness. Girl. Yeah, you gotta shut that shit down immediately. Danger zone. Nailed it. Oh my god, it's the fucking... the Katawa Shoujo Lily's root of it all. It's painful. It's just me as a pink-haired anime girl. Me in high school. I'm a lot better these days. Kind of. Well, what's that like? Thank you, because I didn't know. That'll do it. That'll do it. I see. You've got to talk to a therapist or something about this. You've seen little magic talking guitar people. Is it really rock if it's sung by life's winners? I've never considered such a thing, to be honest with you. What could she be like? Honestly, that's the realest shit I've ever heard. Just collapse into a puddle. It's like me getting behind the wheel of an automobile, just... Oh my goodness. You truly perfect individual. Me finally being able to embrace my art that no one understands. Are you? Interesting. Is that how that works? It's not how it works at work. It's not how it works at my work. I wish that was how that worked. Shoutouts, gang. She needs help. I just want to perpetually hug her and never let go. Just, it's all gonna be okay. You got this. Understandable. This is why I work in a job where I have to talk to basically no one whatsoever. It's just a little menace. I like her too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, this is completely understandable. This is my existence. Death. Yeah, I was gonna say just death. That's the only reasonable ruling. I feel like she makes this face fairly consistently. This is just like if you hit a frog in the head with a hammer sort of face. Not that I know from experience, but that's just what I imagine that looks like. Just take the cleaning. It's not fun. It's not glamorous, but it means you have to not you can just avoid motherfuckers. Oh, you're fucked. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of her. By the end of this, she's gonna be a whole heckin' a rock star who's got the whole world on lock. I believe in her. I mean, that checks out. Oh, I didn't know she was a rich bean. Shoutouts, I'm a fan. I don't know if you've known, but I'm a slight fan of the concept. I still haven't recovered from that last review episode. Jesus Christ, Weiss. Anyway. That's not how it works. That's not how colds work. We really should have named it something else. I mean, you're going to die, but you're not going to get a cold. You're going to die. That's the difference. Yeah, man, squad. That's the worst. You're trying to be a fucking criminal and everyone else is so goddamn nice to you and wonderful. Well, damn. Don't worry about it, man. Just roll with the punches. You're gonna need to with her. We believe in the Bocchi of it all. Oh, it's my wife, not wife. I like her. Get it. Like a frog and a hammer. It's the best way I can describe it. Manager son, I respect it. Apologies if I still call you Candy Store anyway. I mean, she seems pretty chill. Again, rolling with the punches. Oh, sis, that would make sense based on the eye and hair color. It's a cartoon, Shannon. Pay attention. She definitely said that, and I just didn't listen at all. I remember nothing. Oh. I wasn't paying attention at all. I was too busy fucking staring at you. What do you want me to do? It's her. What do you want me to do? Recognize other characters in this show exist? Apple juice. Getting lit on the weekends with apple juice. The worst part about this kind of a show specifically is 99% of my commentary that I want to say, like everything that jumps to my mind is just, I want to give her a hug. Which I feel like is not great commentary. Dude, why didn't I do this? This is what made learning all this shit at work so much easier. Is this legal? This is that fucking... Oh my god, it's been so long. Hitomi? Fucking... Hinamatsuri? It's been so fucking long. Best girl. But also not best girl. Gozanzu. Anyway. It was a real duo effort between the two of them. You remember that? That was so long ago. It's weird when I think of shows that we've watched on the channel that I basically have zero memory of. Like, I love her so much. She's so wonderful. She's just the personification of delight itself. Even in her pain and suffering. Oh, it's coming. Dread it. Run from it. Customer service arrives all the same. Getting bevs. Yeah, I imagine she'd be pretty efficient as long as she doesn't have to actually deal with anyone. Damn. Hey, you better than you. Also, fucking frog brain again. Alexandrism? I feel like there should be an R in there. Like Alexandrism, you know? I feel like you're missing something. Not me trying to tell you how to do your job or nothing, but... Sleepy Bean? I'm a fan. Also, I did actually look up to see if I recognized any of the VAs. I didn't think I looked up the red-haired girl because we're not there yet. I might have, but I don't remember. I think the only one I recognize, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Bocchi's VA is, I want to say Miku from Quintuplets, but I haven't actually ever watched that show. Dan just keeps trying to make me watch it because he likes it so goddamn much. But also, I would imagine she's best girl if I did. But oh, it's really hard to have a conversation, talk about things while reading two different conversations at the same time. But I think Nijika is, again, it doesn't make sense because I fucking watched it in dub when I watched the first 8 episodes or whatever, but Rika from Chinibyo, if I'm right. I think I might be fucking it up, but I think those were accurate. Other than that, I didn't recognize anyone really. Most of it else was like a lot of oh, nice. A lot of like intro and outro performance people, which makes a lot of sense being a music show and stuff. But it's cool. Again, I'm a voice actor and voice actor fan, so I like talking about this shit. Hey, come on, man. You can. I believe you can. Gizmo J. She's adorable. Make it work. You got this. You got it. She is so insanely fucking charming. It is absurd. It's genuinely ridiculous. Also, this is kind of a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. Nice little, just a vibe. I'm here with it. My God. They are making a sequel. Hey. You got this. You're about to... I've seen... Oh. There it is. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna feel bad if I can't really say as much talk and fun and shit about all the other characters just because I adore her so goddamn much, but what the fuck are those? Were those wings? Was that fucking poppers? I don't know, but I would like to put them in my mouth. Like whites. Anyway. Yeah. It is rough because, you know, whenever you're doing reactions and stuff, you want to be able to add something of value. You do. And don't get me wrong, I think there is value in being just a fucking utterly in love symptastic fool. But you know, I also do want to try and add something of value in other ways as well. But sometimes when it's just something like this, you just fucking... It's good. I want to give her a hug. I love her. She's the best. It's fun. I'm having a good time. I love this outro, by the way. Intro's good, too. It's so comfy. Again, it's very... Again, while tonally being quite a bit more, it's significantly more, you know, active, I would say, than something like Laid Back Camp. It hits that same just pure comfy energy, and I really fucking like that. And again, like, it, while, you know, again, if by far an insanely different tonal situation in regards to, like, its activity and how fucking intense it is. Nichijou kind of has a similar thing where it just feels good, you know? It just feels good to watch. You just like, I like it here. Layback camp, it's just vibing by a campfire. Bocchi, it's just screaming about how much you love her and just want to give her a hug all the goddamn time and how she's the best. Nichijou, it's someone suplexing a fucking deer. Anyway, I'm really sad that show's gone. I did not expect to love it as much as I did back when I watched it. Also, if you haven't watched the dub of Nichijou, fucking do that. I know you're like, but it's not gonna be as good. Shut the fuck up. You're wrong. It's really, really goddamn good. Oh yeah, I did look up. Both the shows, both this and Aquatope, don't have a dub from what I could tell. So perhaps they will get one down the line, but for now, we are subbing it up, boys and girls, which means I will try and read 2 different conversations happening while talking about other shit. Which is how I forget that Nijika says she's got a sister who works at the place. Anyway, yeah, that was episode 2 of Bocchi the Rock. It's fucking good. I really like this. I get it. Y'all were right. Yeah, I get it. I don't think I've properly been able to explain how much I'm enjoying her specifically so far. Like, it's a lot. Like, when I made the comparison to Yukino earlier, like, I wasn't kidding. Like, it's up there. One of those just immediate, oh yeah, you're in the top 10. I could see that. I could absolutely see that. She's fucking great. And again, I wish I had more to say, but the best I can say is fucking great. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and end it so nothing breaks. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, give it some love. Reminder, as always, Patreon, Discord, all that stuff exists. Things coming out early, obviously. $1 you can get them, but never feel obliged to. What else? I never advertised the AnyList, but I don't know how that necessarily would help. I have one, so you can look at the stuff I do. And also, again, we have other stuff on the channel. Ruby, we're not back to Snafu yet, but we will. Same thing with cleaning up the Violet Evergarden movies and the Bunny Girl movie eventually. Aquatope started. The poll is still running. No, it's not. Not for you. No, it's not. That's a lie. Shut up. It's running for me right now, but it's not for you. You and Aquatope are the last people to get your votes in. Also, I didn't realize I could just delete Bocchi and Aquatope from the poll, which I did. So it's not going to be as awkward when you guys go to vote on it. I was worried it broke the results at first, though. Thankfully, it didn't seem to do that, but it really looked like it did when I'm like, oh my god, I fucked up. But it worked out okay. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. Tools do as lemons, everybody. Bye-bye. I love you so dearly. Take care. And much more than I love all of you, I love Bocchi. I know that sounds mean, but have you met her? Have you seen her? Have you seen Hitori? Have you? I don't think you have, because you wouldn't be questioning me on this. She's perfect.